Okay, so this is going to be a pretty quick video. Yeah, this is another one of the 2003 to 2000, well, 2003 to 2005. I'm not 100% sure which one this is. We'll see when we get it apart. But this one, we're not going to do a repair video on it. He just brought it in because he wanted to add blue LEDs and put white needles on it. I'm not going to do a full video on it. I just want to do a review and a teardown of a United radio service. So this is a lot of your refurbished ones are done by them. They're pretty big. So let's take a look and see what you get with a United radio refurb. So let's take this one apart and see what we see on the inside. I'm gonna expect this to look like most, like AC Delco and all of them, all of the refurbs you can buy at the parts store, but we'll see. Okay, well, the first thing that I can see is they reflow. Okay, so this is a 2005, and they reflow pretty much all the common solder points on here. Um, and they use the bulbs with the seats on them, put X27s on here. So let's take a look at the back. And it looks just like most of your parts board, or not parts board, but parts brand store ones, where they just cover it in schmoo all over the back after they finish to help prevent the corrosion from coming back. It looks like they do a really good job of cleaning up corrosion too. There's no corrosion on here. So I've heard of them doing these repairs in a video. It's a pretty famous video that's out there that makes everybody think that your instrument cluster causes your battery drain, and they blame it on United Radio's on the phone with them, and they go, "Yeah, it's caused by silver migration from the lead-free." But so yeah, so they clean it all off, and then you put this like glue all over the back of it. And it's pretty indicative of being a big box repair. They're always covered in that glue, and it's good stuff. It really does help prevent the corrosion. From looking at this, I mean, get all the corrosion off. The only common one there is this guy. Sometimes will get a crack on it and then cause the dick to not work. So, yeah, I would give them a thumbs up. This is a good enough repair. Nothing to write home about. Nothing terrible. They definitely use a decent bulb. There's not build up all over the thing. You'll see the cheap bulbs. They turn like uh, shiny. They look like metal, and that's from that metal burning up on there. I think it's magnesium. I could be mistaken. Um, yeah, I'd give this a thumbs up. I wouldn't hesitate to use one of these. And this one had no problems. There's nothing wrong with it. He just wants LEDs, and yeah, he's gonna get the full 9 yards, full rebuild on it, but because I always do it. But I just wanted to cover it and just show it because this is my first United radio to come through. So yeah, I give it a thumbs up. There's really nothing to complain about looking at this. So it's a couple days later. I was in the process of editing the video, and I just wanted to touch on a couple of things real quick. So I know I said it's like nothing to write home about, but I mean there was nothing wrong with that. It was a really good board. So I don't mean that in a negative way. Just I was more of just one of those as what I expected opening it up when I said it. So it was definitely a very high quality rebuild. Something that if you're considering going with them, I don't think you'd have any problems. And I'm pretty sure they have a really good warranty. I haven't looked into them personally. The other thing, I kept calling it glue. It's called conformal coating that they're putting on the back of it. I'm thinking I'm gonna probably start adding that to my regiment. I know a lot of guys don't like it because it makes it a little bit harder to get to it, but just down here in the South Georgia, Florida area, we have too much humidity. Corrosion is a really common problem to see on the back of those boards. Not so much on this one, but on the '03 to '07 instrument cluster, you just get a lot of it. So if anybody has a recommendation for a really good conformal coating that you like to use, just let me know. So that way I can check it out. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the video. Hopefully you learned something looking at a professional rebuild, or your big box chain kind of stuff there. Um, Normally you get pretty decent repairs out of them. I definitely don't like the AC Delco or Delphi um, refurbs. They just don't hit all of the stuff, and a lot of them are really old and have like X25s in them. But that being said, I think the United Radio definitely earns a good thumbs up. It was a very professional board on there. I also believe I may have misspoke on the bulbs. I think bulbs are not magnesium. I'm pretty sure it's tungsten in them. I haven't looked it up, but maybe you know what's in there, and maybe you know why the cheap ones are burning up like that. Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.